Good morning, everybody. It's waking up. Got up a little early today. Unshowered Howard here. Woke up early today. Wanted to get some stuff done before everybody wakes up. Oh, my wife is texting me already. Okay. Haven't done a vlog in a while. I've just been kind of in a funk the last few weeks. Just some stuff going on that I don't really want to get into, but you know, life continues and a lot of good things happening too. Had a great show at Everwild a couple weeks ago in Ohio. That was a lot of fun, and then we just pretty much just had August off. So just been here working on building a light show. That's what all this crap is over here. It is just a mess in this room, and I can't wait for everything to go away. I got a rifle case for the lights. So I'm not a gun guy, so it was funny like going on to Amazon to the gun section. It seems like it's going to work just perfectly. It's got the customizable cubed foam in there, so I think all 4 lights are going to fit in this thing perfectly. So you just never know. Got to use your imagination, So I'm working on lights for the Ballyhoo tour starting September 4th. We're going to be in Vermont with the Mad Caddies. We're kicking that tour off as a little co-headliner. Never played with the Mad Caddies before, so I'm looking forward to seeing their show and getting in front of a different audience. That's why you do tours like that. It's good to do like what we just did with Bumpin' Uglies, where there's a similar fan base. There's a lot of crossover. It just always has been. Like, we've been homies for a long time. We're both from Maryland, and that tour just absolutely crushed. I forgot that I didn't vlog on any of that tour. The tour was insane. Just every night was sick. We sold out Janice Live in St. Pete, which is like my favorite place to play. And I couldn't believe it. It was 2,000 people in that room. It was just like, so you do that tour because there's a lot of crossover, and you know you're just gonna crush, and it's a chance for all the fans to get together and see both bands, And we had Joe Samba on there too, opening up, and he just killed. Such a great band. And then we're doing this thing with the Mad Caddies in September, which we've never played with those guys before. I've never met those guys. It's going to be a bit of a different fan base. We're playing a little more, playing some heavier songs like from Daydreams, kind of more of a punk rock ska set we're doing. Also, the reggae stuff like normal too, but just going a little bit harder for this tour. I hope we're not overcompensating. We want to make sure that we're playing songs that this new audience is going to enjoy or pick up on, and you just don't know. So I hope we're not overcompensating. It's kind of like with Warped Tour, like where we played a lot of the punk songs, where it was like, I think we were meant to be the band that breaks that up a little bit from the heavier stuff to bring that beach rock sound. But at the time, I remember thinking like, we need to go hard. We need to make sure we get these kids, Ended up like killing on Warped Tour. We did great. I think if we just done our normal set, it would have been fine, But we did a tour with Real Big Fish and Less Than Jake back in 2015, and that went over really well. And I think we had a good mix of songs at that point. But now with the new record being out for about a year now, Shell Shock is about to be a year old, which is crazy. A lot of people know those songs, and Clip My Wings has been a great song to play live. Everybody knows the words. Just a fun song, Sleeping on the Couch is another one. I think we have a good mix of songs along with that Shell Shock record that to pick from. And to me, like Shell Shock and Daydreams are very much like, they're very similar in their vibe, I think. They're both heavy records, musically and content-wise, like kind of dark, but still yet uplifting and fun. And then we just announced some tour dates in November, kind of in the Midwest with a band called Keep Flying. And they're like a pop punk, ska. They kind of remind me of a Less Than Jake a lot, actually. It'll be cool to get around with those guys. So I've been here in the studio just working on this light show, and also I have an acoustic gig opening up for Bumpin' Uglies this Friday at Solomon's Island at Tiki Bar. And so I've been working on my set for that. And I've been wanting to do something different for a while. Instead of just like the acoustic guy, just playing acoustic songs, which is cool. I don't have that sound where it's like, I don't know how compelling it is to listen to me play acoustic songs. Like, I'm not changing worlds, I don't think, I think a lot of the songs are great, and they do sound good on acoustic, but I've been wanting to write some like bigger songs that like, it doesn't matter what genre it is, like it's just, more meaningful type of songs. I actually have a song called Meaningful that I'm working on, and I hope to record it and release it soon. I think it's going to be one of those types of songs, and I want to go more in that, like kind of bringing some like folk maybe into it a little bit, or just maybe a little more storytelling, just something that's a little more heartfelt and just different, just bigger, That's kind of been on my mind for a long time, and this song is a step in that direction. So I want to spice up the acoustic show a little bit. So I've been making an Ableton session with some drums and bass and maybe some tambo here and there, some backup vocals, things like that, to have, to play to. And, you got guys that do like the looping thing, which is great, but I don't do the looping thing, and I'm not like set up for that. And it would take me a while to like get that going and figure that out. It's very, very interesting to watch somebody do that. Just never been really interested in doing that. I like the idea of like having some tracks and just playing over top of it. And I've kind of wondered, like, is that going to look cheesy? Is that going to be strange? But then I go back to like, I don't think people are really going to care. I think they're just going to like, they'll clearly see just me, and then, they'll be hearing drums and some bass, but it won't be like, wait a sec, where's the bed? I think they'll just hear the beat and they'll just kind of sing along and dance. That's really what it is. I want people to like dance. I think if people can like dance or like bob their head, and kind of get along, I think that's the effect I'm going for. And I don't know, I really don't care. I don't think people are going to care that much that there's not like a drummer and a bass player on stage, even though they're hearing that. It's kind of like when we do at the Ballyhoo shows, we have some horns in some of our songs, and I'll still put them in the tracks because they make the song. They're part of the song. So it's like, and we don't have a horn section, so it's expensive to add more people to the band and get a bigger vehicle and all that. So, and people don't say anything. Nobody cares. They're just like, oh, cool, horns. It's funny. I had to stop the camera to do a couple things, talk to my wife, stuff like that, and I sat back down to get back to this little update vlog, whatever it is, and then the voices in my head are back saying like, why are you shooting this right now? Like, what is the point of this? What is the point of you even sitting here talking to this camera right now? You're not doing anything. You're not showing them anything spectacular. Why does anybody want to watch this shit? All that shit's going through my head right now. Isn't that crazy? And it's just like, all I want to do is like turn the camera off and just get back to like my normal work stuff and like not even do this. It's just crazy how the mind works. It's like I was all jacked about, I'm going to get up tomorrow, I'm going to do a little vlog or, whatever, just kind of update people. And now I'm just like the wind's out of my sails, and I don't know why that happens. It's like, I don't know. I see these YouTubers all the time that like, they're so good on camera. They're so good at like talking and just like, bleh, like that's what it sounds like when I try to do a vlog, I was thinking about like, I could do videos about like being in the music industry, like touring advice, like things like that. But like sometimes it's just like nothing comes out. I feel like it's like a word salad, and it's not making any sense, and it's not articulated well, and it's not like, so that's what happens. I get in my head a lot, and it sucks, especially when I don't really have a plan. I feel like I work really well when I don't have a plan, because I'm just sort of like going, doing all the things that need to be done. But when it comes to like vlogging and stuff, and trying to make a formal video, I guess, like I'm not very good at that. I don't know, but so I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm tired of this road.